There are two countries, country A and country B. The population in millions is shown on the y-axis and time in decades is shown on x-axis, and each part represents 20 years. Now age group of 15 to 64, which is supposed to be working, is shown with the dotted line, and other age groups are shown here with dotted and regular line. So we have few questions to be answered and find out the rational references. So dependency ratio is the ratio of people non-working to working. Working age is 15 to 64. First statement, last 2.5 decades dependency ratio for country B has decreased. So this is the line of last 2.5 decades this side. So if you see, the graph is actually increasing for working people, and for non-working, that is adults and children, 15 to 64 and less than 15 is actually almost constant. So that means dependency is decreasing. This statement is correct. The next one is, by the end of next 2.5 decades, dependency ratio of country A will be much less than country B. Or in other words, the country A will have more workforce than country B. But here if you see the graph, now next 2.5 decades means we have to plot the line like this. We'll extend the line and we'll extend these lines with same slope. So if you see, the working strength is actually has decreased here as compared to here, it has decreased. And if you extend this line up to here for next 2.5 decades, so this is actually, here the gap is increasing and here gap is decreasing. So this statement is actually not correct, because here the working force is decreasing and here the working force is increasing. Dependents are almost constant, dependents are almost constant. So here actually the dependency ratio will be much more than what is there in country B. So, and you can check the figures from the graph also, but that much time will not be there in the exam, so I am not going to those details. Then next one is, in next 2 decades, workforce relative to its total population will increase in country B as compared to country A. So this is actually reverse of statement, second statement, because here the workforce is as it is increasing and this is constant, and here it is actually on decline and this is constant. So this statement is also correct. So the correct or rational statements are 1 and 3, and the middle one is not correct. Second one is not correct. So our answer is option C, 1 and 3 only.